Why do most fresher psychologists stay unemployed most of the time, or at least in their initial years of degree completion? In this video, we will openly talk about 5 real reasons why many fresher psychologists struggle with employment in the beginning of their career. You spend years studying psychology. You attend lectures, complete assignments, prepare for exams, learn theories, write case studies, and slowly start imagining a future where you will finally build a meaningful career helping people. Many students enter this field with genuine passion and emotional connection toward mental health. They believe that after graduation or post-graduation, opportunities will slowly start opening up, and life will become more stable professionally and financially. But for many new psychologists, reality feels very different after college ends. You start applying for jobs, internships, or training opportunities, and suddenly you realize how difficult the transition from student life to professional life actually is. Many openings ask for prior experience, some internships are unpaid, some jobs are extremely low salaries despite years of education. In many cases, people do not even receive responses to their applications, and slowly self-doubt starts growing. Many new psychologists begin questioning themselves. They wonder whether they chose the wrong field, whether they are capable enough, or whether psychology truly has career opportunities. Social media often makes the profession look polished and motivational, but very few people talk honestly about how emotionally difficult the beginning phase can actually feel, and what strategies to learn to overcome such challenges. This is not a video meant to discourage you or spread negativity about the field. I myself belong to this field itself, and I am very satisfied with it. See, like any other field, there are many successful psychologists out there earning much higher than many other renowned careers, because they took the correct steps at the correct time and worked on what really pays well. Hence, this is basically a realistic conversation about the gaps, struggles, and challenges that many freshers silently experience after entering the professional world. If you know about the loopholes from the start, then only you will be able to prepare yourself in the needed areas and eventually have a good career as a psychologist. Now let's discuss the 5 common reasons behind the unemployment or underemployment of fresher psychologists. Number 1, colleges often teach psychology academically and not professionally. One of the biggest reasons many new psychologists struggle professionally is because there is often a major gap between academic education and real-world settings. Most colleges focus heavily on theoretical learning, and while this academic foundation is important, many freshers realize after getting the degree that professional work requires completely a different set of abilities as well. In real settings, psychologists are expected to communicate confidently, build rapport with people, regulate their own emotions, listen carefully, handle sensitive conversations, understand ethical boundaries, and respond calmly in emotionally intense situations. These are skills that usually develop through practical exposure and guided experience, and not just textbooks. As a result, many freshers graduate with good marks and strong theoretical understanding, but still feel unprepared when facing actual professional situations. This often creates anxiety and confusion during the early career phase. Number 2, the experience trap. Another major reason fresher psychologists struggle with employment is something almost every fresher has experienced at some point, that is the experience trap. Many job openings ask for previous experience, but freshers need opportunities in order to gain that experience in the first place. This creates a frustrating cycle where people feel stuck between qualification and employability. A fresher applies for a role and gets rejected because someone else already has client exposure or practical experience. They apply again somewhere else and hear similar responses. Slowly, repeated rejection starts affecting confidence and motivation also. Over time, many people begin internalizing these rejections personally. Instead of seeing it as a structural problem within the system, they start believing that they are not skilled enough or deserving enough. But the truth is that many fresher psychologists are not unemployed because they lack intelligence or potential. They are struggling because entry into the field is often difficult and highly competitive in the beginning stages. Number 3, unrealistic expectations about the psychology field. Another important reason behind disappointment among new psychologists is unrealistic expectations about career growth in this profession. Many people enter psychology believing that opportunities and financial stability will come quickly after graduating. But psychology is not usually a fast growth profession in the beginning. It is a trust-based field, and trust takes time to build. Whether someone wants to work in counseling, therapy, schools, rehabilitation, corporate wellness, NGOs, or emotional wellness spaces, growth often happens gradually rather than instantly. In many cases, psychologists spend their initial years slowly building confidence, experience, specialization, and professional identity. The problem is that colleges rarely prepare students emotionally for this reality. So when freshers enter the field expecting immediate stability and instead experience rejection or uncertainty, the emotional impact becomes very heavy. Many people then start comparing themselves with peers from other professions or seniors from the same profession, who may appear financially settled, which increases feelings of anxiety and inadequacy again. Number 4. Lack of practical confidence. Many new psychologists silently struggle with fear and self-doubt in practical settings. They worry about saying the wrong thing during sessions, handling emotional clients incorrectly, making mistakes, or appearing inexperienced. Even highly knowledgeable individuals may feel nervous because practical confidence develops differently from academic confidence. No textbook can fully prepare someone for the emotional complexity of sitting with another human being in distress. Real confidence usually develops through observation, supervision, guided practice, reflection, mistakes, and repeated exposure over time. But many freshers mistakenly believe that feeling nervous means they are not capable enough for this profession. In reality, nervousness during the beginning phase is extremely common. The psychologists people admire today were once beginners too. They also experienced uncertainty, fear, confusion, and self-doubt while entering the field. Number 5. Oversaturation in limited career paths. Another issue is that a lot of fresher psychologists apply only to a small number of traditional career paths. Most people focus mainly on hospitals, clinics, schools, or a few well-known organizations. Naturally, competition becomes extremely high in these spaces because thousands of freshers are applying for similar opportunities. At the same time, many people are unaware of how broad the mental health field actually is. Psychology today connects with many different areas, including rehabilitation, community mental health, behavioral support, emotional wellness programs, NGOs, psychoeducation, research assistance, corporate well-being initiatives, support services, awareness-based work, and so on. However, because career guidance in psychology is often limited, many freshers only see a very narrow image of what a psychology career can look like. This creates more frustration and hopelessness when traditional pathways become overcrowded. So in the next video, we are going to talk about what fresher psychologists can actually do to start building their career step by step, even if they currently have no experience, no strong professional network, or no clear direction. We will discuss practical ways to gain exposure, improve professional confidence, develop real-world skills, explore career opportunities beyond traditional paths, and slowly build a strong career in the mental health field. Because understanding the problem is important, but understanding how to move forward is what truly helps people grow. So if you are a fresher psychologist struggling professionally right now, it is important to understand that struggling in the beginning does not automatically mean you won't be successful. It will happen, but with the correct strategy. Like, share and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.